Morning 9th class students. In previous class, first lesson, cell structure and functions, in that I explained about nucleus. Okay, most important cell organelle in the cell is nucleus, discovered by Robert Brown. Nucleus play an important role in cell division. Robert Brown said that nucleus called as cytoplast, means nucleus helpful for cell division, and also explained nucleus acts as cell control room. Now I will explain about cytoplasm. Do you know, children? A jelly-like substance inside of the cell is called cytoplasm. If you will observe, in cell we can find out center portion, nucleus, and the jelly-like substance is called cytoplasm, and the outer covering is called plasma membrane. Already I explained in the previous class about plasma membrane, and also explained about nucleus. Now I will explain about cytoplasm. Cytoplasm means a jelly-like substance inside of the cell is called cytoplasm. In that we can find out different cell organelles. Already a important cell organelle about we learned about nucleus in the previous class. Now I will explain about some more cell organelles. Do you know, children? Cell can be observed under ordinary microscope or compound microscope. But if you want to observe the parts in it, you have to use electron microscope. So the first cell organelle, that is called mitochondria. Observing mitochondria. How to observe mitochondria in school lab? So now I will explain. First I will explain about how to observe mitochondria in school lab. Afterwards I will explain about role of mitochondria. For this you have to take a chemical called Janus-Greenby solution, that is available in chemistry laboratories, that is Janus-Greenby solution. Take Janus-Greenby solution in a watch glass and take a onion peel. What is meant by onion peel? If you will cut onion into small pieces, in between of each piece we can find out a thin layer, no? When you will cut onion into small pieces, in between of two pieces we can find out a thin layer, no? That is called onion peel. Keep onion peel in a Janus-Greenby solution. After that, take out the onion peel from the solution, keep it in a slide, and put a water drop on it and glycerin on it, and cover the glass slide like this. Cover the glass slide with the cover slip. And if you will observe under microscope, we can find out a oval shaped structure, very important. Oval or cylindrical shaped structure. Which color? Green color. Oval or cylindrical shaped structure known as mitochondria. But if you want to observe mitochondria in school lab, you have to use electron microscope. So if you will observe under compound microscope, these mitochondria are not visible to you. So if you want to observe mitochondria in school lab, you have to use electron microscope. So the oval shaped or cylindrical shaped structure which present in the cytoplasm of the cell is known as mitochondria. Now I will draw the diagram of mitochondria. This is very important in 10th class also. So learn properly. So these are mitochondria. If you will observe in mitochondria, what is the shape of mitochondria? First of all, the shape of mitochondria will be oval or cylindrical shape. What is the measurement of mitochondria? Mitochondria will be 2 to 8 micron long. 2 to 8 micron long means micron means smallest unit. So can be observed with the help of electron microscope. The width will be 0.5 micron. So these mitochondria are 150 times smaller than nucleus. Nucleus can be observed with ordinary microscope, but mitochondria can be observed with electron microscope. Why? Because it is 150 times smaller than nucleus. So that's why mitochondria is the very smallest structure. So it is 150 times smaller than nucleus. So how many they are present? they are present 100 to 150 mitochondria in each cell. In each cell, how many mitochondria will be present? 100 to 150 mitochondria will be present. That's why they are very small structure. Cell only will be small. In that, mitochondria will be very small. So what? Now I will write the parts of mitochondria. If you will observe in mitochondria, we can find out two compartments or two chambers. That is inner compartment and this is outer compartment or chamber. Inner compartment surrounded by a membrane called inner membrane. Outer compartment surrounded by a membrane called outer membrane. So what is the major difference which we can find out inner membrane to outer membrane? Inner membrane we have several folds like finger-like projections. But if you will observe, outer membrane will be smooth. But if you will observe in inner membrane, we can find out several finger-like projections called cristae. Inner compartment filled with fluid called matrix. So these are the parts of mitochondria. Mitochondria consists of two compartments, inner compartment and outer compartment. Inner compartment surrounded by a membrane called inner membrane. Outer compartment surrounded by a membrane called outer membrane. Both inner compartment surrounded by inner membrane, outer compartment surrounded by outer membrane. Inner membrane will have several folds known as cristae. Outer membrane will be smooth and does not have any folds. What is the role of mitochondria? Very, very important. Mitochondria helps to release energy. That's why mitochondria also known as powerhouse of cell. Powerhouse of cell. Do you know when you how will you get energy? Some people thought we get energy from food. So when you will take food material, energy will be released or not? No. When food is digested, energy will be released. When food is digested, the digested food carried by blood to all cells along with oxygen. When oxygen combined with the digested food, which takes place in the cell, energy will be released. So mitochondria play an important role to release energy into our body. That's why mitochondria also known as powerhouse of cell. Powerhouse of cell. Why? Because it is the organelle which present in the cell releases energy into our body. That's why mitochondria also known as powerhouse of the body. And also it is the site for cellular respiration. It is the site for cellular respiration. Cellular respiration means respiration takes place in mitochondria only. What do you mean by respiration? Some people thought respiration means inhalation and exhalation. So that is not correct. Up to 50% only correct. What do you mean by respiration? When food is digested in the digestive system, the digested food carried by blood along with oxygen from lungs. Keep it in mind, along with the oxygen from lungs. When oxygen combined with the digested food which takes place in the cell, this organelle helps to release energy into our body. That's why mitochondria called as powerhouse of cell. It is the site for cellular respiration. Why? Because here only respiration takes place and release carbon dioxide. So mitochondria play an important role to release energy and it is the site for cellular respiration. So this is about mitochondria. Mitochondria known as powerhouse of the cell. It is the site for cellular respiration. Now observing chloroplast. Chloroplast is the organelle which only present in plant cell. Chloroplast is the organelle which only present in plant cell, absent in animal cell. Now I will explain about how to observe chloroplast in a school lab. For this you have to take a rheolleaf. And cut the rheolleaf in a single stroke. Keep it in a slide, put a water drop on it, glycerin on it, and if you will observe under microscope, we can find out disc-shaped structure called chloroplast. Chloroplast is a organelle which present in plant cell only, absent in animal cell. Now I will draw the diagram of chloroplast. This is also very important in 10th class point of view. Already observe carefully and draw the diagram in your NS notes. This is the chloroplast. How the chloroplast will be looks like? Chloroplast is a disc-shaped structure or oval-shaped structure. Where chloroplast will be present? In green parts of plant. What is the length of chloroplast? This 4 to 10 micron. 4 to 10 micron. So chloroplast is a disc-shaped or oval-shaped structure present in green parts of plant. Where green parts will be present? Green parts will be present in leaves and end stems. End stems means lata kanda. They are green in color with the presence of this chloroplast. See here, each chloroplast this is chloroplast. Each chloroplast consists of 3 membranes, 3 layers. This is outer membrane and this is inner membrane. Outer membrane, inner membrane. And here we can find out thylakoid membrane. So, chloroplast present in green parts of the plant, that is leaves and end stems. What is the importance of chloroplast? Very important. Chloroplast trap solar energy. Chloroplast trap solar energy, which helps to prepare food in the process of photosynthesis. What is the importance of chloroplast to green plants? Chloroplast is a structure which helpful to trap solar energy to prepare food. Food means here starch in the process of photosynthesis. So this chloroplast only present in plant cells, absent in animal cells. So this is about chloroplast. Chloroplast is a disc-shaped structure present in green parts of the plant, that is leaves and end stems. Chloroplast traps solar energy to prepare starch in the process of photosynthesis. So this is about mitochondria and chloroplast. Mitochondria helpful to release energy and also it is the site for cellular respiration. Energy will be released in the form of ATP. What is meant by ATP? ATP means adenosine triphosphate. ATP means adenosine triphosphate. In all biological systems, in all living organisms, energy is released in the form of ATP, adenosine triphosphate. I explained in the previous class. According to the presence of nucleus, living organisms are classified into 2 groups. They are prokaryotes and eukaryotes. What is the major difference between prokaryotes and eukaryotes? Prokaryotic cell does not have nucleus. Eukaryotic cell have nucleus. Mari inka observe cheste prokaryotic cells does not have cell organelles. All these mitochondria, nucleus, all these are absent in prokaryotic cell, present in eukaryotic cell. For example, if you will take bacteria, bacteria is a prokaryotic cell. How energy will be released in bacteria? They does not have nucleus like eukaryotic cell. How energy will be released in bacteria? Energy will be released with the help of cytoplasm instead of mitochondria. Prokaryotic cells does not have mitochondria. No, how energy will be released? In prokaryotes like bacteria, energy will be released with the help of cytoplasm instead of mitochondria. So this is about mitochondria and chloroplast. In the next class, I will explain about other cell organs. Thank you.